So first off, I'm a little low energy today because I was at the rally yesterday and we did an amazing job up in Edmonton. Yeah, so we actually had a lot of turnaround, so we're very proud about that because I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had an opposition protest going on, which was really messed up for a lot of reasons, and we can get into that later. First off, I want to say though that the opposition, a huge part of the opposition, came to our side yesterday. So we had to do a lot of work to get them over here. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And of course, after that, we ended up, having some drinks and getting all together. Took a while. I'm here though to talk about a few things because right now we're seeing our numbers grow.
Yeah.
And this is a very beautiful and special time for me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm looking around and I see my people.
Yeah.
From coast to coast. It's not just here. It's not just here in Alberta, although we are the strongest group so far.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure that everywhere this starts happening, this continues to happen, all over the country, we grow faster and faster.
Yeah.
And so, what does that mean? How do we do that? It means we need everybody here talking to your families, being supportive, being respectful. Because again, as one of the other speakers was mentioning a little bit earlier, we all start off at different places.
Yeah.
Right? We have to meet our friends and family where they are. Okay? We cannot bring them up to our level before they're ready. It's just like swimming, right? Right? You gotta build them up, you gotta teach them how to float and then move up beyond that.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's thing number one I want you guys to keep in mind. Thing number two is they are trying to paint us as racists. Now I know some of you guys are ready to lynch me, right? I know, I've seen it in the background. Right? I've seen the nooses and all that kind of stuff. I know it. I know it's coming any day now. But we have to make sure that we are as diverse as our country has always been.
Yeah.
And I say that as a black and native Nova Scotian whose family, whose black side has been here for over 300 years.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean? It means from the inception of this country, we've been about diversity.
Yeah.
Okay. From the inception of this country, we decided we were going to do things differently.
Yeah.
And today, this is no different. But our enemies, the people who are looking at it and saying, hey, you know what? For these guys, we're going to say, oh, well, they're racist, or oh, they're this, or oh, they're that. We have to stand up and make sure that they know, that everybody knows, that we are about peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are about love.
Yes.
We are about inclusion.
Yeah.
We're about life.
Yes.
Right? We're about respect.
Yes.
Because that's the other thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the other thing. When they violate our ability to breathe clearly,
Yes.
or smile with one another, right? This is a huge thing. They're affecting our psychology.
Yes, it's a psyop.
This is why we're having so many people die of suicide. This is a horrible thing. This is a horrible thing for them to be supporting. To top it off, they're trying to make us feel guilty.
Yeah.
Feel guilty about wanting to be at the bedsides of our dying family.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And yet, we are still out here, day after day, week out after week, supporting the cause and the movement.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that we are all supporting each other, okay? Because we have a lot of differences. And of course, that's what comes with diversity.
Yeah.
That's what diversity is all about, our differences, right?
Exactly.
But in Canada, we have proven that those differences don't matter when it comes to unity.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I want us to reach out to all the communities, okay? And I'm not saying that we're not already doing that. But yesterday we had a huge group who were initially under the impression that this was about white supremacy somehow. I'm sorry. I understand to a certain extent the anti-masker, whatever that means, because I have no idea.
I'm pro-face.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm pro-face. We need some pro-face signs being written up in the next little bit. But this is what people who have nothing to go on try to downplay you with. They try and belittle you, make you think that somehow you're wrong. Somehow
Gaslighting.
you're wrong for wanting to breathe free. Yeah, they're trying to make you scared. So I want us to keep in mind that how we fight that is one, by hugging our other communities, right? Bringing them in, drawing them in, and two, hugging each other. Okay? Keeping each other close, regardless of whatever foolish laws they're making. And I say this as somebody who's worked in politics for a multitude of years, because the lawmakers don't always know what's going on. They're just taking whatever is coming at them, okay? And they're going with what they think is the popular opinion. I'm going with what the truth is. And the truth is that none of us are getting sick.
No.
We're dealing with doctors every day, okay? And there are more doctors over and over not only coming over to our rallies, but there are more doctors speaking out all over Europe. So we're seeing movements just on the other side of the pond there, with coalitions of doctors. Coalitions, seriously, who have stepped up to say, you know what, this is wrong. I took an oath, and you know what, we need to support those doctors in supporting us more, because they're out there. They're out there. But at the same time, they're afraid because they're afraid of losing their jobs. Okay? We cannot allow these things to break us up. It has to be unity first, not our differences. We have differences, absolutely. We're always going to have those differences. That's what being Canadian is all about. But first and foremost, it has to be about unity. All right. So I'm thanking you all. You have a lot of good energy. Thanks for giving me that energy. Thanks for sharing it with me. We had some good days. We're going to have a lot of good days coming up. And stay strong. Keep coming out. Doesn't matter. I know it gets cold. You know, we had a cold snap for the last couple of weeks. But we're going to continue to come out. And it's going to get warmer and warmer. The sun is getting brighter. We're going to get more people. We're going to get stronger. And we need you all to do that for us. Thank you very much.